Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Strange Skate Podcast, where we bring you strange and unusual news. I'm your host, Adam.
And I'm Rana.
And we're back again today with a pretty good article, actually. There's some really good ones coming up here. This one is about a woman who, I guess they found a glass tumbler, like a mug, in her bladder.
That had been there for 4 years.
I mean, I don't know how you didn't know that was in there, but hey.
So it starts out saying the woman reportedly used the glass tumbler for pleasure years ago, which caused a bladder stone to grow rapidly.
Wow. So, here, do they have a picture of this thing? Oh, dang, they do have a picture of this. That's a pretty good-sized tumbler, guys.
It's one of those green glasses, unless it ended up getting stained.
Dang.
There's even an X-ray at the top of the article that shows, yeah, it's in there in a weird position.
And this is from Lab Bible, is where the article's from.
Dated March of 2022.
It says the woman had reportedly used the glass tumbler for pleasure years ago, which caused a bladder stone to grow rapidly. After a routine trip to the doctor to treat a UTI, one woman, speech impediments, here they come. One woman discovered a glass tumbler in her bladder that had been lodged in there for 4 years after inserting it for erotic purposes.
The 45-year-old from Tunisia?
Oh, man, I dodged a bullet
You
on that one.
did. I'm always struggling to pronounce these words. You throw them at me.
Well, like I've said, this is the podcast where the news is real and the names are made up.
Exactly. Anyways, this lady visited a hospital after experiencing all the symptoms consistent with a urinary tract infection, such as frequently needing the loo. Much to the woman's horror, scans revealed a giant 8-centimeter wide bladder stone that had been growing for 4 years, encasing what appeared to be a drinking glass.
Holy crap.
What is 8 centimeters in American?
In American.
In inches.
Standard? Oh, man, I don't know. I'd have to look. It's probably 4 inches?
8 centimeters wide.
3 inches? Something
Maybe
like
I
that.
can pop it up real quick.
I mean, okay, so, that's huge, by the way, if y'all didn't know that. I mean, last year I had a almost 8-millimeter kidney stone, and I had to have it broke up because I couldn't pass it, and that was terrible. I can only imagine having,
So 8 centimeters equals 3.15 inches.
Oh, see, I said 3 or 4 inches. Dang.
That's still pretty big.
Bladder stones usually develop when urine is not completely emptied from the bladder. However, in worst-case scenarios, they occur as a result of foreign objects becoming wedged inside the body, which obviously is the case in this particular.
My question is, how the hell did she get it up in that area in the first place?
Well, yeah, because, I was under the impression, and maybe I'm thinking about biology wrong here, that it's 2025, where biology doesn't matter. But I didn't think that the two holes there were necessarily connected.
It soon transpired that the woman used a glass as a sex toy in her early 40s, a glass that is now lodged inside of her. They keep making that a point.
Yeah, we get it.
They must be on the same, level we are, wondering how it happened.
It must.
It's a pretty big glass.
It is a big glass. For real. How could you not know you lost that? Did you, orgasm and pass out and then, the cup was just gone and you were like, huh, that's weird. I don't know. I think if I was doing that to myself and then the cup was gone, I'd be a little concerned.
The rare case has now been published in urology case reports, detailing the findings of the medics who examined her at Habib or whatever University
Oh,
Hospital.
yeah. I dodged that one again. Damn, you're doing good today,
In
Adam.
the eastern city of Sfax? I don't
Sure,
know.
sure.
We'll go with it.
But the S is probably silent.
SFAX.
Yeah.
Sfax. Sfax. I don't know.
So apparently this is not.
Maybe it's sax and the F is silent.
Could be. According to the medical journal, the woman had experienced no blood in her urine, nor suffered from urinary incontinence, both common symptoms of UTIs. Nevertheless, an analysis of her urine revealed a red blood cell range of 23 to 25 when a normal range is 4 or less. This told doctors her body was most likely fighting off another illness or fighting off a ceramic cup.
And just so you know, the way that the x-ray looks, the cup is just about open end down. So it's not like it's been collecting it, facing the other way.
Oh,
But,
gosh.
I suppose that's probably a good thing for her that it was laying the way it was.
Yeah, probably. It'd be like one of those like those cups you use in your period that are like super gross.
Those are ew. I don't know. My personal opinion, I really don't want to have to shove something like that up there. I mean, kudos to you ladies that are brave enough to do that. I'm not one of them.
No. I'm not either.
An x-ray soon revealed a rectangular form lurking inside her bladder that resembled a glass, which was encased by a large bladder stone. Just for reference, the bladder stones usually vary in size, being too small to be seen by the naked eye and just a few centimeters wide. In order to remove the bladder stone, medics carried out a cystolithotomy, and the woman was luckily discharged 2 days after, making a full recovery.
Dang, it looks like they got it out relatively easy.
Yeah, I mean, the glass is almost in one whole piece.
Yeah,
Cup, glass, whatever it was.
they just kind of popped that stone out of there and cracked it open, kind of like, what are those rocks that you guys like?
Oh, those geodes?
Yeah, like a geode. It's a bladder geode. That's
Ew.
what it is. It is. Look at the picture. It's a bladder geode.
That's like the only rock that you're actually entertained by.
I bet she could put that sucker on eBay and possibly make some money off of it. Like,
how much is it worth?
Worth is really in the eye of the beholder.
There's a lot of people that like a lot of weird things. I mean, not to say we don't like weird things, but that's just on a different level of weird.
Let's see. Doctors revealed that there have been a relatively high number of similar incidents reported among women who have inserted foreign objects into their urethra for pleasure. Wow. So,
it must be a a more common situation than you'd think.
How do you get that in there? I don't know. Okay. So, I've heard of someone putting like a glow stick up a guy up their pee hole, your urethra, I suppose. Glow sticks are
pretty big considering.
They're pretty big considering. If I couldn't pass an 8mm kidney stone, I don't know how you're shoving a freaking glow stick up there.
Well, I've seen articles about some guys that also use like phone chargers and stuff for that too. And then it gets stuck.
Oh, and dominoes. I've read about dominoes. There was a news article that a guy shoved 4 or 5 freaking dominoes up his.
Well, I know a story from personal. Anyways, these guys actually inserted dominoes into. I don't know how they did it. Somehow surgically to enhance their manhood. So I don't know if it was supposed to be kind of like ribbed for pleasure or what.
Seems a little square.
Actually, a little rectangular.
Well, sharp edges anyway.
Ew. But yeah, there's a lot of things out there that you just would not think of.
Yeah, it never has occurred to me ever to shove something up my pee hole. Okay, I've never even had that thought.
Pass.
I'm not like, hey, I am really bored right now. Hey, look at that pin. Oh, you
Ew.
sexy vixen, you.
Better
No.
make sure it's one of those little skinny ones if you're going to do that.
Well, apparently not. You can fit a domino.
The urethra is an erogenous, meaning it can give their introduction a masturbatory character in search of erotic sensation, the medic said. Various objects have been inserted into the bladder, they noted. However, embarrassment often results in late-stage diagnosis when the patient has suffered from complications such as UTIs, bladder stones, the doctor warned. Well, that's the end of that article. That was...
It's pretty short, but I mean, I get it. What else can you say? Like, it speaks for itself, especially when you add two pictures like they have on here. I mean, like,
going back and looking at the x-ray picture again, yes, because it's just something that you're just amazed by that you have to keep looking at it. It looks like that cup. No, that's the stone, huh?
yeah. So
Holy shit.
the green thing is the cup or mug or whatever
Well,
it is.
I mean, looking at the image,
Oh,
you
right.
see the circular
The
form.
shell.
But the shell, yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe that's the bladder, and I got really looking at it. I was like, no, that's the stone.
That's the stone.
And wouldn't you say it goes, looks like down to the opening of the pelvis, all the way up to what, the tailbone?
It looks like it.
Ew.
Maybe she hadn't been laid in a while because, like, I'm pretty sure you could feel that.
Hey, if you look at the other half of the stone, you can see the cup texture in it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, her body built this case around it, and, like, it's completely textured, man.
She laid an egg.
Oh. Super gross. That is the end of the Bladder Stone saga.
Dun, dun, dun. So the next one is about wind turbines.
Oh, yeah. See, she totally beat me to it. I was waiting. I was trying to get my phone to open it, and she was like,
Please wait.
yeah, I was like, loading. Loading.
So this article is from August of 2022. It's about wind turbine blades could be recycled into gummy bears. Researchers designed a composite resin for blades that could be broken down to make new products, including sweets. So when you talk about, well, maybe if it's resin, it doesn't matter. I immediately went to think of microplastics that everybody talks about.
Well, everything seems to have microplastics in it. Like, I read this is completely off subject. So
It's what we do.
it is what we do. We both do a lot of freaking reading about weird shit, okay? It's like a pastime. Anyway, I was reading this article, and it was basically saying how they did this huge study. It was a huge number of people. I mean, like, tens of thousands of people doing blood samples. And all these people had microplastics in their blood. So, and the study actually went on to say that it was in conjunction with another study, and they had researched a whole bunch of marine animals, right? Animals in the ocean, and they're finding tons of microplastics in them. And there's actually plants. I want to say it's in Africa. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I read the article, but there's plants that have actually adapted microplastics into their growth. Like, it's a part of them now.
So we have fake plants even in nature.
Yeah, I mean, like, they adapted to it. It's crazy. Kind of scary, actually, when you really think about it.
It kind of makes me think of that one movie. Oh man, what was it called? Was it the one with the creepy bear?
Annihilation?
Yes.
Yeah.
that
thing really sticks out in your mind, doesn't it?
It does, but that creature that just absorbed and changed with everything, like took
Mhm.
a DNA from other things and created something new.
Yeah, it could have
I
all
don't
been
know.
an illusion, too. Like, that it left it up to you. Like, was it real?
Ew, what if it was
Was
just
it
in the air?
Yeah.
Like a hallucinogen or something.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yep.
I just incorporated that in there. I'm sorry.
You did. It's okay. That's what we do. But yeah, I mean, anyway, it's not even a part of this, but it's super interesting. And
We're kind of nerdy like that. We're pretty open-minded.
and there's just a lot of stuff going on right now that is crazy.
All right, so onto the article. The next generation of wind turbines could be recycled into gummy bears at the end of their service. Researchers at Michigan State University have made a composite resin for the blades by combining glass fibers with the plant-derived polymer and synthetic one. Once the blades have reached the end of their lifespan, the materials can be broken down and recycled to make new products, including turbine blades and chewy sweets. Wind power is one of the dominant forms of renewable energy. However, turbine blades, usually made of fiberglass, can be as long as half a football field and cause problems with disposal, with many discarded in landfills when they reach the end of their use cycle. Dude, we came back from out of town the other day on I-40, and I think it was I-40. Did you guys pass a wind turbine?
Yeah.
That thing was massive.
Yeah, that was just a
Like,
blade.
I feel sorry for that driver.
Yeah, they're
Like, holy fuck.
insane. Like how many pieces they like that? I mean, like a whole semi and then some is just one tiny piece of it.
Why didn't you say the blade is about as long as a full-size shipping container, or would you say it's longer? It's probably
It's
longer.
It sticks out the back.
And those are like 40 feet.
Yeah. I want to say they're closer to like 55 or something because they stick out there quite a ways.
Can you imagine trying to make turns with that thing?
No, I don't want to imagine trying to make turns with that thing.
Like, I hope he got paid pretty good.
I guess, and here's my next question. Because I've read a lot about green energy and wind turbines, and we used to live off-grid on solar and all that, right? And, I mean, I just can't help but wonder, how does a wind turbine blade that's massive, I mean, 55 feet, just one blade, made out of almost indestructible. I mean, I was watching a video where there's a lot of junkyards that won't even take them because of the amount of work it is to tear them down. You can't crush them. You can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching a video of them trying to crush it in a hydraulic crusher, and it actually bent the head on it. Anyway, it's insane to destroy them. How does it go bad? I mean, like, I'm just wondering, like, and once it reaches the end of its life cycle, what are we talking about? Like, what makes it not work? I mean, I don't know.
That's a good question, like how they get damaged and stuff.
Yeah, and I've actually done some research into it because,
I mean, do they, once that motor goes out, maybe they have to replace the whole entire...
No. Each
Well,
blade is
no.
completely
Yeah.
replaceable of its own. Each piece of that thing is...
That was a stupid statement because obviously I saw one on the interstate.
Yeah, but they're like... The whole wind turbine is modular.
That is a good question.
And so I actually did some research, and there is not any good answers out there.
I wonder how much they can sell them for. Like, we could totally use it for, like, I don't know, driveway runners or something on the sides because, why not?
Right, we could just have a windmill blade out here. I would. I totally would. I'd
It's just a
plant it.
matter of getting it out here.
I'd plant it like a shark fin. Like just
Oh, my gosh.
like an obelisk,
To combat the waste, researchers designed a new form of resin. Digesting the resin in an alkaline solution produced potassium lactate, which can be purified and made into sweets and sports drinks. We recovered food-grade potassium lactate and used it to make gummy bear candies, which I ate, said John Dorgan, one of the authors of the paper.
I don't have the article up.
No, I'm like, are you going to read? The alkaline digestion also released polymethyl methacrylate, back to the weird words, or PMMA, a common acrylic material used in windows and car tail lights.
Oh, whoa, what the heck? See? See, it goes back to the microplastic, guys.
On eating gummy bears that are derived from a wind turbine, Dorgan says a carbon atom derived from a plant like corn or grass is no different from a carbon atom that came from a fossil fuel.
Um, I don't know. I think the dolphins that have microplastics in their DNA now have something to say about that. Like when you catch a tuna to eat and it has like a prosthetic fin that it grew, like you should.
It's all a matter of time, folks.
Yeah, you should probably wonder. I don't know. That thing's got 4 fins.
It just has like this extra one. It just flops around.
It's just
Prosthetic eyeball.
Yeah, it looks like a 6-pack.
A swimming 6-pack.
Container ring, for cans.
Oh my
All right.
goodness. It's all part of the global carbon cycle.
Yeah, like I say.
And we've shown that we can go from biomass in the field to durable plastic materials and back to foodstuffs.
Whoa, I don't know if that's the circle of life or the circle of death.
That's a very, very accurate observation.
Yeah.
He added, the beauty of our resin system is that at the end of its use cycle, we can dissolve it, and that releases it from whatever matrix it's in so that it can be used over and over again in an infinite loop. That's the goal of the circular economy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it won't be long until humans are growing their own prosthetic plastic limbs either.
Ew.
It's like, for all those people that play Fallout, there was one perk in number 3, I think, where if you'd been exposed to radiation for so long and you'd taken Rad-X and back and forth, like it was a perk that you could get that like you grew an appendage, like.
Did you grow an appendage?
Yeah, in one of the games I did. It gave me like, it helped on a strength stat or something. I can't remember.
Was it like an extra arm?
I don't know. I mean, like you didn't physically see it, but it was just like part of the perk. Like,
Oh, it would have been funny if you could see it though.
no, I agree. Like, I'd totally rock a 3rd arm or something.
It's just like all dangling there.
I'm like, yeah, this is Joey. I just grew him.
Ew. Or have like a little hand in your shoulder blade.
Ooh, or like off of Total Recall, the old one, the alien that's inside the other guy's stomach. And talks all slow. You know what I'm talking about?
It kind of makes me think of District 9 or TMNT.
Well, yeah, kind of like Crane. I don't know. It's been a while. I know who you're talking about. The brain squishy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From
Research.
Dimension X.
Huh?
Dimension X.
Dimension X. Researchers will present their results on Tuesday at a meeting of the American Chemical Society. They plan to make some blades for field testing. Since this article is old, and mind you, we don't read the articles before we do this because we want it to be raw. We don't want to be prepared. We just let things happen. We go with the flow kind of people.
Yeah, we're totally going
So
with the flow.
I wonder if there's actually an update.
I don't know. We'll have to check. Ironically, we lost internet as we were recording this. So, like,
Yeah, we can't look it up right now.
we're just in the dark here, just like everyone else. But I imagine they've already tested it, and some poor schmuck has eaten some wind turbine gummy bears.
That's where the kids get it from. It's from you.
Eaten? Well, what else are you supposed to
Eaten.
say? I don't know. It could be Eaten.
I've wondered where they got it from. I was thinking about it just the other day because our older daughter uses it a lot.
Well, yeah. Of course she does.
Well, now we know.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these. As always, we have fun bringing you strange news. We actually have an update for you guys. So we are going to be starting a new podcast. We're gonna be doing this one too, but it's kind of
It's
like
like a secondary
yeah, it's still
add-on, I guess.
yeah. It'll be called Strangescapes Encounters. So not news. um, it's gonna be basically stories about just that encounters, monsters, ghosts, aliens, that kind of stuff.
Paranormal.
Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna be having some interviews on that one. That's our goal.
That's our goal, but whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Totally dependent on other people, so out of our control.
Well, it's going to be a fun experiment to see where we can go with this.
But there is a lot of stories out there regardless.
Yeah, so like if you have a ghost story or something you want us to read out loud, let us know. We'll do it. We have some of our own that we may start with.
Yeah, monster stories, aliens. I mean, there is no hold bars, no judgments. And also, we're going to be doing a video podcast for people that would like to listen or watch us on YouTube. So that is in the works. I actually just got the stuff to do it. So it'll probably be a couple episodes in before I actually get it all figured out, but it is coming.
There's some experimentation in the,
And we are back to making Strangescape content regularly, so it should be every week.
Heck yeah.
So
It's
anyway,
good to be back. Sorry for the huge nothingness.
Yeah. It just is what it is. We're sorry. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, stay strange.